about this sport would probably be just pure adrenaline of it. There's nothing quite like slinging it in there sideways, or however you got to go into it, however you got to go in the corner, if it's slick or muddy, and just being able to push the car to its limit. My name's Rustin Wilson, and I drive a rookie modified at a Speedway. I was kind of born into it, as far as it's been a part of the family since '72. I was only born in '85, but Grandpa started racing, and then in the '80, my father started racing. In '85, my uncle started racing. I started in 2009. My brother started in 2007, and every generation just keeps picking it up and keep going after it, and we'll see how long we last. Both my kids talk about doing it, but we'll see if they do anything with it or not. This car actually was built in '98. It's actually a lot older than most of the cars I race against, but it's won multiple championships before me. It originally was my uncle's car, and it's been passed down. It had a Chevelle frame, and or the subframe, and then was built on our jig. And my uncle raced it for years, won a lot of A features with it, and then sold it to my brother. My brother raced it for years. My dad and my brother switched cars one year, and so my dad had the car for a year and won a championship with it. My brother won a championship the same year in his car, and I won a championship in another car that same year. It was the first simultaneous championship we've had in our garage. Then, once it got time for me to get it, my uncle had turned it into a different type of car for a little bit until we cut some of the brackets off of it and turned it back into a modified for myself for my first year last year. And you won't see too many square tube subframe cars out there, because most of them have gone to the round tube chrome moly frames and whatnot. So it's a little, you can tell it's a little older just by looking at it, but then it still works good though. So. Had a lot of crazy stuff happen out there. I've had where I just put a brand new car out there, very first lap coming out of turn 4, and a guy nudged into my tire and shoved me right in the wall, and I went flipping around, and I don't remember much from the wreck, except for that my front end was smashed in and my rear end was smashed in, and there's pictures of it on Facebook and other stuff. But that was a pretty radical wreck for a brand new car, going out there and having to cut the front of the frame off and the back of the frame off just to get it ready for the next week, which, thanks to my dad, we did. He's like a master fabricator is what we call him. My only advice for this is get a good car builder. If you're going to have somebody else build it, be smart about the way you build your frame, because you want it to be safe, but you also want to make sure the frame is going to flex the way it needs to on a dirt track. Because you can build a good solid frame and then the car will be crap because it doesn't flex the way it needs to with the mud. It's an expensive hobby, but well worth the money.